the fuck? Are we? Are we?
Yeah.
Hit it!
Eh?
Ow! My head! Everybody knows the dice are loaded. Everybody rolls with their fingers crossed. Everybody knows the war is over. Everybody knows the good guys lost. Everybody knows the fight was fixed. The poor is poor and the rich get rich. That's how it goes. Everybody knows. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. We gotta start everyone off like we're Happy Harry, like we're Happy Harry Hard On from Pump Up the Volume and shit. Okay, there's no one.
Actually,
I think JoJo's in here. That's weird. I thought there was only gonna be 2 people.
Watch. It's gonna say 1, and it's gonna quickly go back to 0. As soon as we acknowledge, dude, like, no, I don't want to be acknowledged.
I got work tomorrow. I thought there's gonna be 2 people in the chat. It's just gonna be me and Bubby.
Yeah. Well, that was 3.
But we're not gonna be weird about it. I'm not gonna name names. What are you watching?
Oh, I watched Alvin the Chipmunks right there. It's a porno.
Bubby, we can get like a strike.
Bestiality strike.
No, don't mention bestiality. We're gonna get striked or some shit. I told you this is live. I can't edit this.
Well, that's the fun of it.
No, Bubby. Okay.
Hi, Mr. Nibbles. We knew it was Joe. There's 3 people in there. And Tracy.
Oh, that's weird. Hello. But, yeah, we thought it was just going to be us. We're not going to mention, I won't mention the name, but there's someone who hit like 1,000 subscribers that we know. JoJo knows who this person is we're probably talking about. But I remember he did like a live, and like he was waiting for people to get in there. And he just sat there for like 10 minutes, like going like this.
Just into the camera, dude.
Not saying anything, and it was the most weirdest, awkward shit.
And he left it up.
Like No, I think he took it down.
No, it was up for a while.
No, but
that's how we watched it.
It was so weird and shit. So we were just gonna do this like a pinky toe rant. Just rant about shit. Alright, so what do we gotta rant about?
Let's start off with, get the bad shit out of the way. We're going to save the good for last. War. Let's start off with the war.
You're going to start off with wars? You're going to get political right off the bat.
Yeah. Well, what are we doing? We're doing.
We don't know what the fuck we're doing. It's like a test run. It's like a test run.
Yeah, it's like
to see how to do this shit.
It's like a beta live stream. I always think
not that it's gonna get any better next time we do it.
But yeah, I don't really.
So war. So what are you talking about? Like the war with Russia and Ukraine? You talking about the war between Israel and Hamas? What are we talking about?
Well, with Ukraine, Russia, I think we already mentioned that as well, kind of in our last rant video, not a live.
No, we didn't. We just talked about the gay beer can. Oh, God, sure? That's going to get us copyrighted. That's going to get, not copyrighted, but struck. See, now there's only one person.
War is a good song. Hey, War
There's
is over.
There's only one person.
War is Over by John Lennon is the best war song.
It is.
I love that song.
Dude, a notification that Ryan from Going to the Movies just put out a new video.
Oh, wow.
It's been like months. That guy's great.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
Okay, but so war.
Yeah, just hit 420 mark. But yeah, war.
We were gonna do this. Yeah. We were gonna have oh my God, I'm only at 15%. Bubby, make this.
Your phone's not phoning you.
We were originally going to do this as a celebration for hitting 420 subscribers. If you know, you know. Like usually, I guess you do this when you hit 1,000.
Oh, it's not
you get those like super chat thingies.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're not at that point.
Yeah, we're nowhere near that.
We're not a Scott on Tape channel. But Yeah, the phone's not gonna charge.
What do you mean it's not going to charge?
I have
because
it
you got to
plugged in.
open the door and shut it.
Oh no, it's already open.
Oh my God, why
Jesus.
is this on, Bubby, dear God?
It's an entire
Is
wasteland.
it charging?
No, it's not.
The phone's gonna get, this is so,
Our phone's gonna die before we even do it.
this is so professional. It was charging!
No, it wasn't beforehand. Oh, wrong button. There we go.
Oh my God.
So I don't think our phones can charge. I'm trying to get the charge to work, trying to check if the car is running well to keep it charging.
Alright, let me see. It's not! Okay, so this is gonna be a live chat. I'll retitle it, me trying to get the phone to charge. This is interesting, right?
It's extraordinarily...
Bubby, you fix it!
How am I supposed to fix it?
I don't know, because you know how to do shit and stuff. And
I'm
I
not a
don't.
whiz here with...
Okay, so anyway, is it charging?
No.
Charging? Yes, God! Why is it not charging? Is this
They
thing
just
not
can't
working?
see you at all either.
I don't want them to see me.
You little donkey. I don't think charging your phone here is an option, man.
How is it not?
Because your charger's fucking...
Fucking Christ.
This
All right.
is the greatest opening to a live.
Yeah, well, at least we know what not to do
My phone's
next
at
time.
15% too.
Whole plug and restart. Oh, with, oh. There, it's charging now.
Yeah, until you move it up a little.
You just gotta sit there and hold it.
No,
Dude, now it's not charging
I'm
again.
just sitting here and holding the phone.
Okay, so wars. Which war? Dude, it's not charging anymore.
There we go, charging. Alright, so war.
War. Alright, so war. Which war?
Well, Ukraine and Russia's been going on. I think everyone's got a good, like a...
You know, that
like,
could have,
you know-
okay, that could have been avoided.
No.
No.
What?
Do you know that Putin and Zelensky already had a peace treaty?
Yeah, and they completely
To where
disrespected
they
it.
gave them, was it Kiev or whatever? They
Yeah,
already had
there was a certain border line they weren't supposed to cross, and they just continued crossing that
They
line.
did everything possible to push Russia into invading Ukraine. There was already they sent out what did Bobby say, the Boris guy? This
Boris.
is terrible. This is not hilarious. This is going political straight off the bat. Most people, we don't do anything political here, man, because those are the things you don't want to talk about just right off the bat. We look like idiots trying to get the phone to charge, and now we're going straight into politics.
This is a great
But anyway, yeah, they did everything in their power to make sure that should happen.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was I think it's mostly to get
What is his
Putin
name?
out of-
Boris or whatever?
Boris.
They sent him over there.
He's the British Trump.
and Putin had already agreed for a peace treaty, and I forget his name or what his...
He's the prime minister, the Boris guy?
Or I don't know what his title is either.
He's the
but
prime
his name
minister.
was Boris, but he went, turned phone off and reset. No!
We can't.
But anyway, they sent him over there, and then all of a sudden the negotiations went completely out the window, and they invaded Ukraine. To turn, and that got everyone's, oh my God, this is so wrong. So they got everybody on, the side, like it was a humanitarian effort, is why the U.S. got involved. But then Biden said himself that there was some Secretary of Defense or whatever, the military, he said that actually what they were trying to do is they're trying to exhaust the Russian army so they can't, I forget what he said.
They're trying to get Putin out, man.
That's it. And also Biden said it was to overthrow Putin. Now, Putin is a piece of shit. There's nothing more that I would like to see than Putin to get overthrown.
But
and they're trying to
worse.
exhaust the Russian military so they can't fight anywhere else in the world, is what the military guy said.
Yeah.
That's not a humanitarian effort. A humanitarian effort is to. Why? This is not funny, Tracy. This is serious. Tracy, this is serious.
Well, the thing is,
A humanitarian effort is to stop the bloodshed
and to save as many lives as possible,
and to end, the war as soon as possible. That's definitely not
what they're doing.
That is definitely not.
Well, look, here's my stance. My
there.
fear here is if they did manage to get Putin out...
Like, they're trying to get Putin out just like they got Saddam Hussein out in Iraq.
Now, listen, that's what I was going to say. It got worse.
Which created ISIS, and now Iraq is, like, what, 100 times
more powerful.
No, horrible. Like, more people have died.
Yeah, what's the difference between powerful and horrible?
Of
America's
Hussein's
powerful,
reign.
it's also horrible as well.
This is horrible. We shouldn't be talking about stuff like this.
Hey, she agree. Hey, man,
that is not a humanitarian effort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people, it's all about the us versus them, good versus evil. The little comic, but the same thing that's going on with Israel and Palestine and Hamas. Hamas is the real.
At first it was Israel. Now Hamas has done way more damage than Israel ever has. It's
when they bombed Israel, that was horrible. And then there was the retaliation. Do you remember when the hospital in Gaza got hit by a missile? And it was obviously Israel, but Biden was like, well, it seems like this bombing on the hospital in Gaza was done by the other team. Like it was a fucking football game. You know what I mean? Like it was a team. Like there's two teams. Like it is good. Like it was a basketball fucking game.
Like it was
what do you mean the other team?
And on top of which, didn't they try to say that Gaza, they blew up their own hospital? I was reading that they tried to claim that the Palestinians were blowing up their own. Why would they do that? It's completely heinous, and the fact that all the hospitals, all these places have been blown up. They have nowhere to go, all the Palestinians, and they're completely destitute out there.
But if you show any compassion toward the Palestinian, the innocent Palestinian people, you're a fucking anti-Semite.
I would like to say,
listen, bullshit.
I was banned on Instagram for speaking out and speaking how I feel condolences for both the Israel people and for Palestinians who are killed.
People that are involved on both sides.
Exactly. Yeah. Didn't deserve to die, and I got banned. I don't have access to my main Instagram account. I had to start a whole new one, all because they want to censor the truth. That's the true
tragedy.
That's
the true tragedy, is he had to start a whole new Instagram, people.
Yes, actually, because you can't, that is a real tragedy. You can't speak on the truth without getting censored and deplatformed. It's what happened to Bobby Kennedy. They banned him on Twitter and not Bobby Kennedy. Obviously, he was way before all this, but it's completely heinous.
It is true. There needs to, when they had that ceasefire and they were handing over hostages and shit, that was so great. But then it ended and they just went back to just straight bombing and fucking people up and shit
there's
like that.
Photos of Palestinians, all people in a ditch, just as much as there's pictures of Jewish people back in World War II in a ditch.
I think the U.S. No, listen, I think the U.S. instead of sending water to put out the fire, they're sending gasoline. Mm-hmm. Like millions and billions of dollars of like weaponry and shit like that, just to add fuel to the fire, instead of going in and talking to these people, sitting down, coming up with a truce to end the bloodshed as quickly as possible, coming up with an agreement. But instead it's like, no, we're going to send billions of fucking dollars. Mm-hmm. And then who pays for that? The middle class in the U.S. People like you and me with inflation and shit. When you got to go to fucking you try to go to Burger King or whatever the fuck to get a burger, and it costs like $50 fucking for a combo meal and shit. You got to be kidding me, dude.
So it's not even just on top of all the bloodshed. We are being sent down back to goddamn near a Great Depression and shit on top of which.
Any censorship, exactly.
And we're censored. Exactly. That's what my Instagram account I've had since 2019. Fucking no issues.
Which is the true tragedy here, folks.
Yeah, it is.
The
you know,
poor
you
people.
can't. It is a real tragedy. You can't speak the truth and inform people in on what's really happening without being viewed as a racist, homophobe, anti-Semite, all these things, and it's really horrifying because these are our rights, and it's a free will to speak being taken away from us, just like Hitler did to the Jewish people, just like back when the Trail of Tears,
or to everybody, because his goal was to take
the whole world
the
over,
and world.
Not just Well, I mean, that's not even. It's I do need to run for president. Because goddamn all the censorship and all the Nazism that's coming back. The people being ostracized for an opinion. Just for having a thought and idea. Unless that is taken into action and people are put at the expense of it, there is no reason for you to be put in any harm or any hurt for any situation where a concept can get you landed in prison. Homophobia in Brazil will get you jail time now. And I read that a month back, and that's fucking absolutely horrendous because...
Oh God, it's not charging again.
No, I think it is again.
Okay, there we go.
It's horrendous because, I myself, I have nothing against gay people. I don't like...
Oh, dear God, come on, dude. I can't edit this.
I am completely against homophobia. I fucking hate it. I'm a feminist. I believe in, women's rights. I'm on that side of things. But I don't have an issue if you don't like gay people and you keep it to yourself and you're not going out of your way to make it known or hurting gay people. If you don't like the gay people, you just keep it to yourself, you stay away. I don't have an issue with that. Thank you. You would rather go for peace instead of being a fucking piece of shit going out of your way to make gay people feel terrible. This is going to get taken down.
We're going to be not be able to go live again.
Even though homophobia, it's a pretty terrible fucking, way of looking at things.
But there's a cause.
You can get imprisoned for a point of view, even if I don't agree with that point of view. What does someone's words and opinion do to cause jail time? Unless they're going out of their way, they're beating up fucking homosexual people or spitting at them or talking
just
shit.
Having an opinion, there's no crime in that.
There shouldn't be. But there
is now.
But you can get prison time.
Yeah, but
for
in
that.
What country? Not
in Brazil, and still that doesn't make it right. Just because it's in another country, it's getting normalized. And that's what's not right. Even though, exactly, Tracy, social media is for debating different points of opinion. Exactly. It's now being, used to straighten and align your point of view to a Nazi fucking belief that, the press journalists and shit want you to be into. It is just heinous and cruel that, you can't have a right to think your own your opinion. It's just taken away. It's wrong, and it should never be. Our founding fathers weren't great people. I'm not, but I would say their whole fucking
wow, that's a controversial statement. But it's true.
They're not
all slave owners.
Exactly. Abraham Lincoln didn't sign any shit to free black people from slavery or anything. I'll let you do the talking, because No, you're on your own. Because he likes to be the history buff here. Humanity is no longer exactly. It's literally like The Walking Dead now. The tweakers are the fucking zombies. We're all fighting for survival out here in this fucking
Lincoln
goddamn
was kind of a piece of shit.
Wurzel gummage of an economy.
Lincoln was kind of a piece of shit. His exact, I don't know, he's the great emancipator when his exact words were, "I'm not here to abolish slavery where it exists, and I'm not here to expand it where it doesn't exist. I'm just here to secure the Union." And he was pushed by abolitionists, well, I'm not, we gotta stop. We gotta get into a more lighthearted comment. Not comment, but
subject.
Topic.
Let's talk about. Well, this isn't going to be so light.
Because we're going to go into why the Civil War was fought and
it wasn't fought over slavery.
And people think it was. For
it was still going on. It was still going on even afterwards. Think outside the box. It's and I'm glad people can see. It's thinking with logic.
Redemption, but that's the whole redemption of the thing. this is gonna be, we're never gonna be able to go live
They
again.
make it like Civil War was fight over slavery to make it less,
to end slavery, and
to
that's why it started, and it's not.
To dampen,
but that's the whole
the
redemption
whole
for white people. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we owned you guys as slaves, but we also fought and died for your freedom. That's what the Civil War was fought for.
Exactly, and no, it wasn't fought for that. No, it wasn't.
Not. There is no redemption. They're all just horrible people
who owned other people like cattle,
like
and farmhands.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's fucking horrendous.
There's no redemption.
And what's horrible...
That's not what the war was fought.
And what's horrible as well is nowadays...
It was 2 years into the war when the shit was signed, the Emancipation
Proclamation. Listen. It's also terrible that nowadays black and white people will still look at it...
also gave
you
way
fucking piece of shit.
to black soldiers to be able to enlist and fight for the Union.
But listen, what's also terrible is that nowadays black and white people have this whole like point of view on things like, well, your people owned my people, or man, my ancestors owned your people, making it out like you're the terrible person for your ancestors' doings.
But
that doesn't make sense.
Listen, but you have to keep in mind, if roles were reversed, and let's say black people owned white people back in the day, would there be no animosity? Like, would you not have, like, in the back of your mind, be like, dude, that's fucked up and hold you? Of course you would.
Of course.
So I don't blame them for having animosity for that at all.
But you shouldn't. That's exactly.
Because if the roles were reversed, you would also have You would also be fucking animosity.
You'd be mad about that.
Yes.
But that doesn't excuse at all, and I wouldn't. And I know that there's people who would agree exactly with this, that. Even though that maybe your ancestors, we know our ancestors didn't do this because our ancestors were fucking Irish, and back in the day, Irish people weren't treated too kindly. But you shouldn't hold a grudge against the people now who don't hold those same beliefs for their ancestors, beliefs and points of views. That isn't on us, nowadays.
On to something more, like when people do live chats, it's usually like a lighthearted.
Well, that's what we're going to get into. What we're going to talk about now is new music. Now, this isn't going to be too lighthearted. This is going to be us shitting on new music, but, possible,
it's all terrible.
It's all fucking horrendous now.
But some music has come out to give you, like, a bit of hope, and not, because it's kind of like the end of shit, but the new Beatles song.
Now and then, that helped.
The new Beatles song.
That was so amazing.
It was amazing.
It was beautiful.
Thing that I didn't like about it is how they took out the middle eighth, man.
The I don't wanna lose you
part. Why did
that
Paul just
really
completely take that out?
Yeah, that middle eighth is really
that would have made it such like
that's what added to that Beatles
not
feeling.
Saying that I don't like the song. I love that song. Now and Then it's such a great song. But I don't understand.
It was emotional listening to it, and then when the music video came out, I cried at the music. Seeing John goofing around and Paul looking at him like almost choking up, dancing around in the studio like. Dude, come on, man.
It was great. And George, but they shouldn't have taken out the I don't want to lose you part.
And not just George Harrison, but also John Lennon, but also George Martin watching his son Giles Martin perform and watching him, proudly.
The orchestra,
just like he would back with the Beatles in the 60s, man. It's
Ringo. Who doesn't love Ringo? That is the most lovable fucking guy of all time is Ringo Starr. Come on.
Man, I fucking
he was the most popular.
Girls loved him. He was the most coolest looking one. I've always said John Lennon is the coolest motherfucker, but Ringo Starr, man, come on.
Jim Morrison was the coolest motherfucker of all time.
John Lennon for me. You look at 1966 Paperback Writer fucking video. He's got the little cigarette and the shades.
Jim Morrison? Come on.
Let's talk about how John Lennon's the first one. No, listen. Let's talk about how John Lennon's
you're getting really aggressive.
John Lennon's the first motherfucker to ever put out a diss track. How Do You Sleep? Fucking pointed right at Paul McCartney. Telling Paul, how do you sleep? Those freaks was right when they said you was dead. Dude.
Did he admit that actually happened?
That Paul died? I think he did.
In 66? The whole Paul is dead thing?
You know what? I think he did, because, the only listen, he says to Paul in the song How Do You Sleep, the only thing you done was yesterday And now you're just another day.
No,
Another day is a song that came out after 66.
The shit you write is music.
To my ears.
Dude, he went in. Like, all the hip-hop diss tracks, they owe all that to Lennon. Lennon was the first one to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Lennon went hard, man. He went in on fucking Paul McCartney.
And yes, Paul McCartney did not die.
Such a great song.
Who the fuck wrote Hey Jude? You're right, Jojo. God, you're shrill right here. No, but you're right.
Fuck you.
No, but Jojo, you're right. Paul didn't die, because who the fuck would have wrote Your Mother Should Know, Hey Jude?
Your Mother Should Know, come on, dude.
That is a fucking amazing song.
Not.
Defend me here. Your Mother Should Know is fucking great.
They probably don't even know the song, because come on.
Lennon was a genius. Tracy, fuck yes. John was my favorite Beatle. Dude.
Well, Tracy's from fucking New York, dude.
Where he was shot.
Tracy was living in New York when John was back in the day.
Now listen, I think John was taken out by the CIA. They were trying to...
Oh my God, what? Why?
Listen, I think that, because, you know, it's like with John F. Kennedy and Bobby Kennedy, Martin Luther King, it was some lone crazed
Paul
gunman.
was my favorite Beatle. Paul was awesome. Paul had so many great songs, man.
I love all four of them.
Your Mother Should Know is not one of them. It's a good song.
Obla-di Obla-da
I
loved
Obla-di Obla-da.
Hello Goodbye is such an emotional song.
It's alright.
You see, fuck you. You see the music
better
video?
Shit like Eleanor Rigby, For No One.
Mm-hmm. Here, There, and Everywhere.
Here, There, and Everywhere is a beautiful song.
Even John said that was one of the most beautiful, probably one of the most beautiful songs he'd ever heard in his life. I was living there when he was shot. I knew it.
Yes, she did. She's from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me while I die real quick.
You know, it's terrible.
Also new music, the new Rolling Stones album.
Hackney Diamonds, yeah.
What'd you think of that? There was some good shit, dude. That shit with Lady Gaga.
I didn't know she could soul sing like that, man. That was fucking...
The Sweet Sounds of Heaven, dude. That was old school fucking like Exile on Main Street fucking Stones right there, dude. That was a great fucking song.
And yes, Jimi Hendrix, amazing. Best guitarist of all time. God damn it.
You spelt it wrong. Braxton, you spelt it wrong.
You spelled Jimi Hendrix wrong.
It's J-I-M-I. Come on.
Come on, Braxton. George Harrison, All Things Must Pass, that whole record. You tell them the story about the day George Harrison died.
Oh my God, the day George Harrison died in 2001. I'm sorry, this may be controversial, but to me, that shit hit harder than 9/11, dude. I'm sorry, but it did. No, I'm kidding. No, it didn't. No, I remember I was driving. I was like Merle Haggard. Okay, I was in Georgia. And I was working in a coat factory in Bowden, fucking Georgia, this little small-ass town. And I got laid off. I got laid off down at the factory, just like Merle Haggard, like the Merle Haggard song.
He's a fucking Merle Haggard song.
I got laid off down at the factory. That was me. So I was going to get my unemployment check, and when I was driving back, it came on the radio and it was like, this just in, breaking news, George Harrison has passed away. And then they started playing What Is Life.
Man.
I had to pull over to the shoulder of the highway on the side of the road and cried my fucking eyes out, man. It was the most horrible fucking day. That was a horrible year, dude. You had 9/11, Dale Earnhardt fucking died.
George Harrison. But it was also...
Which was worse.
But it was also a very good year for music. The Strokes' first album came out. The Gorillaz' first album came out. I would say Green Day, Warning.
Me and my brother Lamar, we were watching.
It just occurred to me, Green Day, Warning came out in 2000.
MTV, and I was talking about how horrible fucking music was.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about, like, dude, music just fucking sucks ass nowadays. You know what I mean? All these bullshit bands like Creed and all this fucking bullshit.
Bush.
Now, like, I wish a band would come along like Nirvana, or to shake it up again and get back. And as soon as I was saying that, the Strokes Last Night video came on, and I heard it for the first fucking time, and I was like, dude, Lamar, this is what I'm fucking talking about, dude. I immediately went to Carrollton and bought that fucking album. One of the greatest albums of all time, The Strokes.
Nickelback does suck.
Nickelback does suck, yes.
They are exactly like Silverchair, Creed, Bush, those fucking stupid Nirvana ripoff bands.
They say if you listen to Nickelback records backwards, you hear satanic messages. But even worse, when you play it forward,
you hear Nickelback.
But let's go,
Dave
like,
Grohl
Hackney
said
Diamonds
that.
was good. Hackney Diamonds was good. And I think they have a new album coming as well, but that's Sweet Sounds of Heaven. That was great. Now, Green Day has a new record. They've come out with 3 songs. The American Dream is Killing Me and Look Ma No Brains, and it's back to straight up kicking ass Green Day.
Yeah.
Not like the Father of All bullshit that came out. I'm sorry, but that was horrible, dude. The Father of All was horrible. But
I like some Revolution Radio songs. Ass.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Father of All.
I know, but before
Green
that,
Day
it was
is back
kind
to
of
kicking
good.
fucking ass, and they have a new album coming out called Saviors in January of next year. They released, look them up, American Dream is Killing Me, Look Ma No Brains. The third song that they put out was Dilemma, which is the one I like the least out of the 3 songs, because they completely ripped off, and I don't remember the name of the band, but it's, how does it go? It's like, I'm sober, what I was sober, now I'm drunk again, which is basically a ripoff of, if you guys remember the song. God, what was the song?
You can't even name the song.
I can't even remember. I can't remember. Because I was sober, now I'm drunk again. The one, God, dude, I can't remember.
Turning to Joe Biden.
Hey, come on, man.
Chocolate chip.
Come on, man, Joe Biden. You know, if I'm reelected, every kid gets a yo-yo. Come on, man, get a little jar. You can put some frogs in. You know, it's America. Come
you know,
on.
we put a quarter in the monkey. The little fella would dance for us all night.
All night, man. You put a little quarter, you give a quarter to the monkey, dance for you all night. It's America. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's the best Joe Biden impression.
No, that was pretty horrible. What's the song that I'm thinking of? I was sober, now I'm drunk again. God, I had it earlier. We were talking about it today. What's the song?
It's a jar of frogs.
I don't know. That's something Joe Biden would say.
It is.
It wouldn't make sense.
A little jar of
Joe Biden
frogs.
doesn't make any sense. He can't put sentences together.
That's why they're not doing any debates. He can't debate.
Who is he gonna debate?
He'll only be debating on whether he should talk about chocolate chip or a jar of fucking frogs. Oh, Biden. Chocolate chip? Chocolate chip. Yeah, Biden, chocolate chip.
Biden.
Now go sign these
And if you
executive
say you don't
orders.
like Joe Biden, then immediately you're a racist, homophobic, Trumper. No, he's just an idiot. I never liked Joe Biden.
Never liked Trump or Biden, really?
I didn't like Joe Biden before, and we're getting right back into politics. I didn't like Joe Biden before he ran with Obama. I knew he was a piece of shit, dude.
He was
and
a
thank God
bag.
that he doesn't even know what the fuck is going on anymore, so he can't fully be a piece of shit.
So yeah, man, it's just
both of them. Like we've already had 4 years of both of the two that they're saying are the front runners to get. You know, it fucks.
And we don't have an option, but we do. Bobby Kennedy Jr.
Robert Kennedy Jr.
You want America to be like how Martin Luther King, Bobby Kennedy, and John F. Kennedy envisioned for it to be? No war, peace, prosperity. Bobby Kennedy Jr., man. He's trying to make it right, and he doesn't have any
and
prejudice.
I've heard
like fucking Biden and Trump.
You know, if Bobby Kennedy does get the, you know, that he's thinking about Bubby as his running mate, Vice President Bubby. I think that's better than Kamala Harris or everything, right?
Yeah.
What the hell you're gonna do?
Well, that won't help us campaign at all.
Okay, the holidays.
The holidays.
Why does everything get worse around the holidays?
Yeah.
Why does everything get worse around the holidays?
Yeah, it's a bunch of donkey shit. Honestly, I don't understand, because Halloween this
year gives
sucked.
People like more of a chance to like feel bad for themselves or complain. Like when bad shit happens on your birthday, You know what I mean? It's my birthday. You know what I mean? It's the holidays.
And my birthday was shit last time, and thank you,
Everything has been shit.
Everything. Halloween was shit. This Christmas is gonna be heinous.
Dude.
Jesus,
our
man.
car payment was due today. $250. You know, we got like 60. My leg from driving so much, doing deliveries, my leg is swollen up as big as my thigh. My check engine is long. No, yeah, my check engine light is on. My teeth are terrible.
And I apparently you can't get like chipped teeth because I have actual fangs. You can't get them fixed if you're under 18.
I just swallowed my gum.
I have herpes, and my kittens have AIDS and have did weird stuff to a bunch of little toddlers, and I'm gonna disown them and sell them to a bunch of neo-Nazi trainers. I've been doing
35 minutes.
We've been doing this for like fucking almost an hour now.
I have herpes. How did you get herpes?
Bestiality. Wrong choices.
Oh, but this is gonna get taken
it's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice.
Yes. So let's argue, what's the best holiday out of the holiday? You got Halloween. Nobody really gives a fuck about Thanksgiving, but it's in there, dude. Thanksgiving is great. And you got Christmas. Like, what's the best one? This is how I figure it. Halloween, what do you got? You get to dress up as... You get the creepy shit.
Candy and all that.
Okay, so... JoJo loves Halloween. Jana loves Halloween.
It's not even just dressing up and getting candy.
So
also,
what? No.
Vibe.
What do you get? What do you get on Halloween? No, listen. This is my argument. What do you get with Halloween? You get free candy, right?
You get to dress up. No, and you
can dress up any day. Who gives a fuck?
Everything is fucking Halloween decorations. There's fucking nothing but scary movies on the whole vibe.
But you can do that year round. Who gives a shit? You can just keep it up. You don't have to wait till Halloween.
Not everybody does that.
Basically, on Halloween, you get free candy. Basically, that's it. You get free candy.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, this is just for his argument.
Free candy, right. Jana agrees. Okay,
so what about all the
listen to my argument. Let me finish.
What about the festivity?
You're gonna make me like Ross Perot. Can I finish?
Can I finish?
Dude, you get free candy on Halloween. Mm-hmm. That's what you get. Thanksgiving, you get a free basically, because you can always go to somebody's house and get like a free, extravagant, amazing meal on Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. That's
so okay. So Halloween, you get free candy. Thanksgiving, you get a free, great meal.
It's not even that, but the festivity and vibe of it.
Let me finish.
You're talking about like that's all of it.
But shut the...
That is all it is.
No, but listen. But on Christmas, you get free candy because you get candy in your fucking stocking. You also get a meal because you cook a Christmas dinner. And then on top of that, you get gifts.
And the music and vibe of it's really good, but you're excluding the festivity of it.
So on Christmas, you get both of what you get from Thanksgiving and Halloween, plus gifts.
I think that's intentional.
How does any other holiday fucking compete with that?
Well...
Christmas wins. Christmas fucking wins.
You're excluding the fact that on Halloween...
Well, I'm not giving any guess.
Yeah, Krampus as well. No, that's the thing, JoJo. He's excluding he's just trying to make it on just what you get on the thing. No, what about the vibe of things?
And we would have participated in the Christmas card thing if we had an address.
If we had an address, we would be able to do that.
Okay, what else? Well, that's all we said we were going to rant about.
Well, I mean, go back to music. I mean, I plan to save music, but my whole idea isn't just because
You're going to save music?
I'm writing songs. I don't want it to be modern. Fuck all of this music nowadays. Rap.
It's terrible.
Gangster rap isn't fucking gangster. It's a bunch of mumble rap fucking
just
bullshit.
Hip-hop in general. Let's just say hip-hop in general.
It's a bunch of fucking stupid shit. I have to watch what I say because I'm about to say some really cruel shit about it and about to say some no words.
It's terrible. If you look at hip-hop nowadays to like back in the fucking day, yeah.
Not even compared, just by itself, it's fucking so embarrassing and cringy. I'm really trying not to say gay because people will just take that as homophobic, but it's fucking so ridiculous, dude. And people will say,
well, that's what
fucking,
we used to say in the 80s. That was like the number one insult back in the 80s.
You know? Yeah.
As a man that's gay, or
but that's the thing, though. I can't say gay because people think also, oh, it's happy. No, it's not happy. That music makes me distraught.
But listen, back in the 80s, we only said that to people who were like big macho, homophobic assholes.
Because it would piss them off.
That we knew that would get to them. We didn't call actual gay friends and shit that we had. We were like, oh, you're an F. Let's not say that word or gay like that. But that was the number one insult, but it was to someone who was homophobic and shit that you knew it would really get to them. That's the only...
Exactly. It's a mockery thing. For example, with Nirvana's song Rape Me, that song we sang Rape Me, he's saying it mockingly as the person who rapes people. You know, like the person who would rape, in prison, hey, all you prisoners come rape me because I'm a rapist and all that,
What are you talking about right now? All right, let's get off of this subject. Let's get off of this subject. You were talking about music.
Yeah, I plan to save it. I don't want just to save rock and roll. I want to save hip-hop as well.
Like Run DMC, listen, like LL Cool J.
DMX, Jay-Z.
All right, so you're going to get into later, or we'll get into the 90s and shit, like Redman. Redman is my favorite, hands down. Redman is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm. Eminem... Everyone doesn't mention him because he's white, and that's ridiculous because he's not. Oh, he's white, so you can't really factor him in. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
He's one of the greatest of all time.
It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It matters the fucking colors of your goddamn mindset, and that motherfucker is colorful.
No, so, listen, but if you never heard of Eminem and didn't know and just listened to his skill set.
Mm-hmm. Wu-Tang Clan, exactly. You can't forget the Wu-Tang Clan either.
Tupac. I remember Tupac.
Leave him out of this either.
I remember
Death Row
Tupac is what I loved.
That's before he got into the whole gangster
like Tupacalypse and shit like that. When he wasn't a gangster. Brenda's got a baby. I get around. Keep your head up and shit like that. That's the Tupac that I wasn't really into it at the point when he went with Death Row with All Eyes on Me and shit like that. I wasn't into that.
Snoop,
dude, fucking Doggy Style is one of the greatest albums of all time. All fucking time.
Eazy-E, even though he didn't write his own shit, he was a real gangster.
That was the first fucking tape I ever owned.
But back to what I was saying, I don't plan to just save rock and roll, because I want rock to be back to the dignity that the Beatles or Nirvana or Stone Temple Pilots or goddamn Jim Morrison and the Doors had, or
just say the Doors.
Jim Morrison and the Doors.
No, don't.
No.
He hated when that happened.
No, because it wasn't.
There was one concert where they were like Jim Morrison and the Doors, and the guy Jim Morrison came out and said, hey, reintroduce us and just say the Doors. Why are you putting my name in front of it?
Because it's not Buddy Holly and the Crickets here, alright? But no, look, here's my thing. The dignity,
back in the day, they were just the Crickets.
Queen, exactly. The dignity that like bands like Queen and fucking.
I cannot listen to Bohemian Rhapsody anymore. Like that has been so fucking outplayed that I just can't even listen to it anymore.
Same with Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. I can't really do it.
Stairway to Heaven, dear God, dude, I can't.
That doesn't change the fact that fucking Play the Game will always make me start choking up. That song is...
Dude, love of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Immediate tears.
Mm-hmm. Man. And so I want to bring back the dignity that rock and roll had. The Strokes, how can I leave them out of it? The Gorillaz fucking have rock. That's the thing, though. That's the whole concept almost that my dad and all of them had, when my dad, in front of his nappy, my mom, they were going to have a band, and called the Revelators. Almost like a Gorillaz concept. My dad, he plays guitar, he would write songs, he was a poet, and he was going to be like the 2D of it. Nappy, he was gonna be the rapper and the percussionist, and my mom, she couldn't be Noodle, but she was gonna be the chick singer, but she only sung like as an Evanescence. So no, but my idea is almost like that, but not all for like a Gorilla straight rip. But I'm talking about
Rakim.
Rakim,
you
fucking
the greatest MCs of all time, dude. Rakim.
But I want rock and roll to come back to the dignity and to the, you know, power it had before it was completely tarnished.
Tough, though, man.
No, it isn't, because everything has to be, you know, done different and all that. No, it doesn't really, because we haven't had real rock and roll. All we have now is fucking the 1975 and Imagine Dragons, and that people say that's fucking rock. That's fucking garbage, and I hate it. But and it disgusts me.
I think Green Day has a pretty. I can't wait for the new Green Day album to give it a listen, because
yeah. So I want to save rock and roll, not just, and I'm not talking just because.
Pretty solid fucking songs, but I can't think of the song they ripped off.
Piece of
Green
shit.
Day does rip offs.
See him interrupt me
songs
constantly. But I don't, and I'm not
Who's
saying.
Who's been talking the majority of this?
But I'm not saying, you know, like, bring back 3 power chord grunge me, because I have long blonde hair, you know, not really blonde actually, but just because I have long hair and wear, you know, certain clothes, people will put that, you know, that's the thing that people would, like, compare when the Strokes came out. They would compare them to the last, you know, band that came out. They would compare them to Nirvana.
Dude, fuck you.
Or they would compare Nirvana to the Beatles, you know, and you can't really do that. You just have to appreciate
anybody to the Beatles, dude.
Rock from the 70s. Like I was talking about earlier, Jana, exactly. You fucking look at How Do You Sleep, you know, Alone is a song that John Lennon put out, but the whole Imagine album, All Things was passed by George Harrison.
It's unfair to compare any band to the Beatles is really unfair. And
thank you, Tracy. Love to you, because yes, I am passionate. I'm very passionate about music. I've been writing songs like it's a fucking crack addiction recently. I've been writing melodies.
How can you relate to crack addiction?
Crack's one hell of a drug. Cocaine, one hell of a drug. Were you putting your muddy feet on there?
I didn't rub my muddy feet on that motherfucker's couch, man. I'm better than that. I got better things to do. Yeah, I remember rubbing my feet on that motherfucker's couch.
No, but I don't only want to save rock and roll. I want to also bring back
Charlie Murphy.
You piece of shit. I want to also bring back 90s classic rap at what it was. I hate all of what rap's become nowadays.
There's there's great hip hop in the 90s, dude. Redman, EPMD, Mobb Deep. Only the Strong Survive. Oh my
Slick God. Rick, man. Oh my God.
That was earlier. That was
a little early. I'm talking about Slick Rick too, man. But listen.
Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh.
But listen, I want it to be, you know how in the Gorillaz, like, first album, you'll have songs like punk, straight punk song, or like, M1A1, but then you'll have songs like Rock the House and 19,000. I want, with my song, album, my first album, gonna be called Natural Selection. My band name, Simple Green. That was his band name first when he was, you know, a teenager.
That was the first band name I came up with in the 90s, because
let me get back on the track.
If you're a local and know punk rock, I had a few bands and shit like that. The first incarnation, I called it Simple Green. Because I don't want to go into that, but...
I thought you were going to tell a story, but that's my band name.
But then I changed the name. Because I think I changed the name to The Shit. Because I thought, you know, if you played a show and the person had to announce you as, ladies and gentlemen, the shit. You know, they announced you as being the shit. And then after you played, you're like, okay, folks, that was the shit. Like, when you got done, like, then that was like half...
That's fucking great.
Then that was like half the battle, right? Because you were known as being the shit, you know, so, but that didn't really go over well.
Because people were just saying, yeah, a bunch of shit, all right?
Yeah, that was some shit.
But yeah. Toodles, Jenna. But, I want on the same record as my rock songs, I want to get someone, dude who isn't gonna emulate. I want to find a classic fucking straight, like, nappy, straight edge 90s, you know, gangster black dude that you'd find back in 93, you know, and fucking listening to goddamn Mobb Deep and fucking all, like you were talking about. I want someone who will rap like DMX with that.
Clan, Old Dirty Bastard.
ODB, exactly.
DMX.
Listen, I want someone who will rap with that intensity, that anger. lyrics, not
man. My
I
mom
know.
loved DMX.
But listen,
dude.
I want to write some poetry out.
My mom was born in 1945, and she loved DMX because of the passion he fucking had, man.
He was rough and intense.
When he won the Grammy and he started doing the prayer, and he was crying and shit, my mom was like, man, I fucking love that fucking guy. My mom loved fucking DMX, dude.
Well, look, here's the thing. We
all love DMX, dude. Who had more passion than fucking DMX?
Look, listen, I want not only rock and roll my album, but rap, classic rock and roll on the same record.
Dude, you can just save one genre at a time.
No, because you know what? That's already been done. That's already been done.
It hasn't. All of it is shit right now.
You said only do one genre at a time.
Well, Green Day.
Already been done.
And listen to the name of the album, Saviors. Save rock and roll.
Listen, that's already been done. Saving one genre. So the Strokes saved rock and roll after Nirvana went on. Nirvana saved rock and roll after everything.
After that.
Until
American Idiot.
No, yeah.
American Idiot was a great album.
21st Century Breakdown has some really good songs in there. I like 21 Guns. I like East Jesus Nowhere.
What's the one? I'm sober now.
You're still on that shit.
I'm still trying to fucking find that out.
Well, anyway, I don't want to just save rock and roll. I want rock and roll to be saved along with rap. So then that can open the doors for people who feel the same as me to be able to get out there. Because I know I don't have to put in that much effort and create some whole new fucking version of rock or rap and all that. People know music is fucking heinous now. They want what people had back in the early 2000s when it kind of fizzled out and all that. That's when Drake and Lil Nas X and all them fucking, and then off top, no cap, for real.
Shit, 100, real top.
No, but yeah, I truly want to save both genres in one album.
Well, I hope somebody does. I hope you do. I hope you do.
And you know what? I think with enough dedication and passion, like the Beatles did in Hamburg, like Kurt Cobain and fucking throughout the whole Bleach era, puking backstage and fucking, going out there and putting up with a bunch of shit. Dude, the fucking Beatles were playing relentlessly in Hamburg, Germany, popping pills basically of meth and fucking sitting up there on stage.
Don't highlight meth like that's a good thing.
I did say it was a good thing.
There's only one person.
Preach, exactly. Dude, they fucking, if I want to save rock and roll and rap at once, I have to fucking bleed all over a goddamn fretboard on a guitar. And I have to really dedicate to it. But you know what? I'm passionate. Because I fucking love music. Music's my first true love. A bitch can fucking kiss me on the lips and love me all they want and leave me. Music ain't gonna fucking leave me. I've lost my mind.
This is worse than the politicals.
Seriously, the manifest, exactly. I've drawn out shit. I've got songs down, and you know what? I want to evolve my songwriting, do well.
And last live.
This is a great live. This is perfect. Hey, man. It's just, music's horrible now, and it needs to be taken out of us.
We'll go an hour.
Yeah.
And then we gotta call it.
Yeah, after an hour, it's.
We have nothing else to talk about.
Well, we kind of do. We could just sit here and flap on all day, really crazily.
What do you mean day? It's night.
It's day. Oh, the acid's kicking in. Quick, hide, the spoons are here.
And with that being said...
Fuck you, motherfucker!
Good night, folks. What else is there to rant about? This is terrible. See, most people do live chats when they hit 1,000 subscribers, because that's when you can do the super chat
and get money off of fucking people. And
fuck all that. We were gonna do a celebratory when we hit 420 subscribers. We were going to do a celebratory live chat on that and then like eat one of those Snoop Dogg meals.
Oh, the munchie meal, the little stoner meal, yeah.
Or something shit. I don't know.
But those costed so much, and they came with a brownie. If the brownie was infused with some weed, like, then it would have been acceptable to $14. If the fucking munchie meal was that much.
This is also a celebration of when we hit 420. We're past that now. But we... Awkward silence. Look, awkward silence. No, look. Just awkward silence. Look. But I will call him out. Jordan Nash. I love that dude. Jordan Nash from Jordan's Film Quest. When he did...
You called him out? You said you would.
Yes, but I did.
That poor bastard.
When he did the live chat, and there's just like no one coming on. But there was like 3 people in the chat, but they wouldn't let themselves known. And he kept going like, there's 3 people in the chat, man. Say what's up. Let yourself known. And like, that's all he said. And then he just sat there for, I swear to God, like 10 minutes. Like he was just sitting there like this, like.
No, you just sat there.
And it was so weird and awkward.
But that was funny,
so
though.
I truly believe nobody would come into this chat. And
yeah,
we were just going to treat it like
a video, like a rant. But there is people in the chat, so hey, you know, real people, human beings, you know. So
are they really?
Or are they sex bots or something? You know, we don't know. We know that we know Tracy and Rex and Jojo and all of them.
Come on, that kind of sounds.
Are you
like
real?
It's not real. Like it's
Are you real?
Texas Adventures of Brexton. That doesn't sound real.
Ah,
I don't believe that.
That's one of them little bots online that'll take your credit card and take you off to Arkansas.
Really? Really? Tracy. Oh no, it says Wilson on there.
Wilson.
Oh well, usually it's Tracy Louise. I didn't know on YouTube it was back to the Wilson.
Ah, Louise. That's a really nice name. We are funny, thank you.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're not.
This is terrible. All right, 57. 3 more minutes.
It's like Bill Burr in the Philadelphia. 7 minutes, and I am gonna be selling my CDs.
Oh my God! When he did the rant in Philadelphia, that was legendary.
Oh my God! All you motherfuckers wearing your rock band T-shirts no one gives a shit about, in your fucking Rush T-shirts and shit. It was so it's just amazing. He let loose, and they were booing him, and by the end of it, they loved him for it. Although he did shit on Ford Focuses, which Ford Focus is our car.
For now.
For now, until it gets repoed, because we can't pay the car payment. I was gonna actually do it, and I couldn't hold a straight face.
I'm so glad, like it. What? No, you're not, dude. Seriously, they said not to do that.
Oh, no guns.
Yes.
Oh, what's a BB gun?
Bubby, dude.
Oh, Jesus. I gotta bring out a knife next time. Dude, imagine if we brought a fucking rocket launcher all of a sudden and we would just be terrorists on the live stream. Oh, man. We're gonna get banned before we do a second live stream. We're gonna get our channel demonetized. Well, not demonetized. You know, we don't make money off of this already. Remember that guy who put a fucking grenade on his fucking live channel? Oh, I didn't show you that. I gotta look that up for you.
Stevie Ray Vaughan is, of course. Stevie Ray Vaughan is fucking awesome. Whip out, for the last part, whip out the guitar. Let's grab the guitar.
Oh yeah, there's just a guitar on our back seat.
Save music right now.
What the fuck, Bubby? You're too much.
Right now.
I try.
Save music right now. Grab it.
I aim to please.
Grab it.
No, I'm gonna grab it. No, actually, it sounded wrong, kind of. Alright, well.
You got 2 minutes. Look, we're at 50. You got less than 1 minute to save music. Let's go.
Alright. takes a little bit of the tough guts going, and the going gets tough.
There we go. Dig a pony where you can celebrate anything you want. Why are you going to high pitch? You can celebrate anything you want. Oh, now. Dig a pony.
I don't remember the lyrics.
Where you can indicate anything you want.
Yes, you can indicate everything you want. Oh,
no. All I want is you.
Oh.
Everything has got to be just like you want it to. Because.
Actually, Tracy would probably like some help. Oh.
When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed it. You're going too fast, helping. You're going too fast.
Now these days are gone. Sucking on a cock.
Go, come on. Yeah, that's good. Oh shit.
Yesterday?
Don't let go with the don't let me down.
Alright.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Are you doing the verses
yet?
Yeah,
sure.
No, you're still on the don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down. No one ever loved me like she does. Yes, she does. This is horrible. Yes, she does. No, that's not how it goes.
And if somebody ever really done me, oh, she done me. She's done me good. Don't let me down. Oh, how about some For No One? Oh.
You're gonna say music like this?
Oh, Tiny Tim. I am a Tim.
You want her, you need her. I won't forget her. Cry for no one.
Oh, no, that should have
lasted years. Now you're gonna make me go higher.
So she asked for yesterday.
Oh. Yesterday. No, not the high. No. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly. That's not how it goes. What? Dear sir, oh madam, can you read my book? It took me years to write, won't you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job cause I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's a dirty story. What are you doing? Go back to it. Dirty story of a dirty man. Dirty wife doesn't understand. Dirty man from the Daily Mail, and he need a break, so I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
Paperback writer.
No, you gotta do the 1,000 paper.
Overnight, they can make $1 million for you overnight. I forget the words. I want to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer.
I would do Eleanor Rigby, but I don't think I can do the.
Look at all the lonely people. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Dun, 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 dun. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where the wedding has been. It's in a dream, look at him working. Something that sucks, something, something, something. Oh, probably forget. Who's it for? All the where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Ah, look at.
Alright, it's the next verse, but actually, I guess all y'all like the psychedelic Beatles, huh?
Dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun. I am here as you are here, and we are here, and we are all together. See how they run like pigs from a gun, see how they snide. I'm crying. Similar picture. Climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Pornographic priestess. So you've been a naughty girl, you let the knickers down. I am the Eggman. They are the Eggman. I am the walrus. Goo-goo-goo-goo.
Sitting policeman.
Sitting pretty little policeman in a row. See how they run like pixie in the sky. See how they fly. I'm crying.
I'm crying.
I'm crying. Yellow matter custard dripping from a dead dog's eye. I don't. You should have kicked an Edgar Allan Poe. I am the Eggman. They are the Eggman. I am the walrus.
Sitting in my
An English
English
garden waiting for the sun. If the sun don't come, you get a tantrum standing in the English rain. I am the Eggman. They are the Eggman. I am the walrus. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Chugga chugga chugga. Chugga chugga chugga. Dun dun dun. That was horrible.
Actually.
What? Oh yeah, tell you something. I think you'll understand when I tell you something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, let me hold your hand. Oh, please say to me, and let me be your man.
I'm Jim George's part.
Say to me, and let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, let me hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love. I get high. I get high. I get high.
Yeah.
So when Bob Dylan got them high for the first time in 1964, was it?
Mm.
They met up with Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan got the Beatles high for the first time.
64, Hard Day's Night era.
And when he whipped out the weed and shit like that, John Lennon told him, well, we've never gotten high before. And Bob Dylan was like, what do you mean? That one song that you guys got, it says I get high. And John was like, no, it's I can't. The lyrics are I can't hide. Which is really funny. Yeah, Bob Dylan got the Beatles high for the first time in 1964. That's a legendary story.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, we gotta end this shit.
With a little B, I hope you guys enjoyed the things we said today.
Oh, God. You say you were mine, girl.
Tracy will know. And Brexton.
Love you all the time, girl. We'll go on and on. No, are you gonna do the high or the low?
I'll do Paul.
You're fucking
That
up.
sounds weird.
Okay. Someday when we're dreaming, deep in love, not a lot to say. Then you're not even doing any vocal.
Oh.
Remember things we said today. Me, I'm not the lucky guy. Love to hear you say that love is love. And though we may be blind, love is here to stay. And that's enough to make you mine, girl. Do you do the high part?
I don't.
Love me all the time, girl. We'll go on and on. Someday when we're dreaming, deep in love, not a lot to say. Then we will remember things we said today. Sorry guys, I apologize.
Now for some of this boy.
Okay. No, not this boy. Okay. So how do you stop this? It's so weird, like when people like Scott, even when he tries to end the live stream. Listen, stop. When he tries to end the live stream, he tried to do it all cool, like, all right, guys, peace out. You know what I mean? And you know, it got the shady and then whatever. You know, when people try to end the live stream, you know, they're like all cool with it and shit, but then they gotta end it and they always end up looking stupid and shit.
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah, they're like, all right, man, so we'll catch you guys next time, and you know, you guys stay cool and shit, you know what I mean? And then they're like, trying to fucking hit the right button to end it and shit. Like, which is the right button to end it? I don't even know how to end it. Is it this? How do you end the shit? Like so we can never end this? It's never gonna end. This is never gonna end. Brexton, how do you end this? Do you hit the circular? What do you do? Brexton, how do you end this?
Good night.
Brexton, at the top. Oh, you hit the live?
I think that X right there does it.
What X? Okay, the X. Brexton, the X?
Toodles.
Braxton, are you gonna leave us hanging? I'm hitting the X, it's not doing anything.